I want to start this video off with this story because I don't see anybody talking about it. Bob Iger is now a knight. He's Sir Bob Iger. I'm not kidding. And he's not even British. He's American. And I guess this does happen from time to time. They will knight people that don't live in the UK. But it's just kind of wild to me. What the hell did he do to deserve a knighting? And it's a real thing. It really did happen. He's now Sir Bob Iger. Here he is with his little medal. Had a little sword on his shoulder. Congratulations, Bob, on becoming an honorary Knight Commander of the most excellent order of the British Empire at Windsor Castle today. John Williams was also knighted. I get him, right? John Williams, the musical soundtrack maker to so many just culturally relevant classic movies. That I get. But this is, like, strange. I wonder what he did to deserve such an award. Now, let's move on to Furiosa. Not doing very well in the theaters. And I'm not trashing the movie. I'm just going to use what I have here to show you that women don't really seem interested in movies like this. And Hollywood has been trying to make that a thing for a while. I'm not saying Furiosa is a girl boss either. Everybody that I've talked to said she's not. The people that have seen this movie have all said that. I will eventually watch this movie. I will watch it when it hits streaming, which I think is coming soon because they want to make some of their money back. But there's an interesting number here that is worth going over. And it's the fact that this movie saw an 80% decline in female audience compared to Mad Max Fury Road. According to the numbers they lay out in this article by Park Place, John F. Trent, 40% of the audience for Fury Road was women. And for this movie, 80% of that took a hike. They weren't interested. And I do think that had something to do with a lot of the girl boss shit that's been put out. I 100% believe that the girl boss movies like the Marvels has turned people off to this. See, a good movie fails because of all of these shitty movies that have been put out trying to girl boss it up. Now, Captain Marvel is a girl boss. 100%. Big, huge girl boss. Furiosa, from what I hear, isn't. But when Hollywood puts out 200 woke girl boss cringy pieces of shit in a row, it ruins it for everybody else. But let's take a look at these numbers here. So there was an article over on The Blaze pointing out that Fury Road saw women make up 40% of moviegoers. That declined to 29% for Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga. Also, young adults, which is the ages of 18 to 24, made up 31% of Mad Max Fury Road. And to compare that, it was only 21% for Furiosa. That's actually a really important number because the people that traditionally go to the movies the most is that 18 to 24% demographic. This is something to do. Go to the movies. Let's hang out, go see a movie. It's something to do for a night out or something. They're doing other things now. So this is probably honestly, for the movie industry as a whole, like this number being down is bad. And I'm pretty sure it's down across the board, which is bad. It's not just for this movie. It's every movie. But let's take a look at those numbers for the women. So not only is the makeup of the audience drastically different between Mad Max Fury Road and Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga, but it's quite likely that Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga, also saw fewer women and young adults heading to the theater. According to the numbers, Mad Max Fury Road sold around 18 million tickets in North America after it arrived in theaters in 2015. 40% of that would be 7 million something. 31% of that would be 5 million something. Now, as they point out here, the numbers reports that Furiosa has only sold close to 5 million tickets total. That means that around 1.5 million women purchased tickets for Furiosa. It also means that only about 1 million people between the ages of 18 through 24 bought tickets for Furiosa. Based on this data, over 5.8 million women attended Mad Max Fury Road compared to Furiosa. That's an 80% decline. As for young adults, that overall decline is 4.5 million people. That's an over 81% decline. For total comparison, the overall decline in total ticket sales so far is just over 72%. Look at it another way, over 2.2 million more women showed up for Mad Max Fury Road in 2015 than the total number of tickets sold for Furiosa. Over 649,000 people aged between 18 and 24 showed up for Fury Road than the total number of people for Furiosa. Not only is the film not enticing female and young adult audiences, but it's clearly just a straight-up financial disaster. The film has only grossed $53.7 million domestically and another $65.2 million internationally for a global gross of $118.9 million. And the movie apparently has a $168 million budget, which means the movie needed to gross at least $420 million to break even. So I don't want to go too much more into it. I just wanted to talk about the fact that the female audience declined big time. And Hollywood has been trying to push these female-led action movies hard. Now, I'm not saying Furiosa has an agenda or anything like that. I'm just pointing out here that the female interest in movies like this doesn't seem to be there. And I think there's interest in men to see something like this. There's a lot of female-led movies that have done well that are action-style movies. I think it's just a victim of circumstance, and that includes things like the marketing and the time that we're in right now with all of these shitty movies, and the fact that Fury Road is like 10 years old or something like that. Came out a long time ago. That movie didn't do very well in the theaters either. Why you would give the sequel more money is beyond me. Why did you think this one was going to be a massive hit? See, they think, female lead, Barbie did good. This one's going to do good too. And we've seen how that's worked out, right? The Marvels, so on and so on. So, they're going to have to figure it out. I don't see what's wrong with making movies that are geared towards men and women. Clearly, there's a market for it. Stop trying to make these for everybody, because we like different things. Men and women like different things. And I'm not saying women don't like action movies, okay? But the majority of people that do go see movies like this are men. It doesn't mean women don't like them, but it's mostly a genre enjoyed by men. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.